once again over here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining. Let me hit this up. I know I got people already waiting to talk to me. Don't worry, I'm gonna let y'all up. Don't worry, just relax. Just relax. I'm gonna let y'all up. Somebody said, say it one more time. Yeah, I'll say it one more time. They have no problem telling a man that he needs to be a real man, be in the man's place. If you're joining over on the YouTube channel, thank you for joining. Hit the thumbs up button as you're coming in on the live stream. We're going to get this thing going. You about to see something that you've never seen before. You about to hear some things you've never heard before. Brother, if you got a problem with what I'm saying, if you have a problem, then leave. Don't stay in here. That's what I don't understand with y'all. Why be in here listening to what I have to say if you have a problem? If you have a problem with what I'm saying, then don't request up. Don't come and want to talk to me. Most of the time it be these women, but I can see now, it be some of y'all dudes too. It be some of y'all dudes. All right, folks, here we go. We about to get this thing going, and I'm going to give y'all my thoughts on the whole situation, and I'm going to play some of the video here in a minute. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm going to play some of the video and give some of my thoughts. Look, I got some women. The last stream I did, I didn't have no women that wanted to join. Now I got women right off the break. They want to come up and talk to the Black Guru. Don't hit the button if you're not ready to go. Don't hit the button if you ain't ready. I only want to talk to people that are ready. Yes, ma'am.
I'm a fan, and you blocked me off your last live.
Why did I do that?
All because I asked you to start going a little bit earlier because I was sleepy.
You know what? You came in at the perfect time because this actually proves my topic.
What?
Y'all always in a man's business trying to tell a man what to do. You don't tell me how to operate my show.
I asked, that's all. Just because
no, but did you hear what I said though? Did you hear what I said? You don't tell me how to operate my show.
I don't. That's why I asked.
Okay, no, you didn't ask. Y'all are too masculine. Y'all think y'all can tell another man. And listen, only a man we will listen to as men that are in more authority. A lot of times we as men don't listen to no equal. We listen to men that we respect. Or men will listen to men that they fear. You just coming in off the break and trying to tell me how to operate my show. That's a no-no.
No, I just asked because I was tired of missing them because I enjoyed watching them.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you right now, that's not how it came off. So you need to watch how you speak, right? Just like I'm about to show with these women. Y'all don't watch y'all tone. Y'all don't watch y'all delivery, right? And even if you just sending it over through text, you're not really recognizing how you're speaking. So you need to learn how to speak properly to a man, right? That way that you can get what you want. Because if y'all are real respectful, real feminine, right? A lot of times a man is going to give in and cave in and do what you want him to do anyway. A lot of times a man is going to do those things if you guys are feminine and soft and sweet and kind. And I'm going to show you right now, when you watch this clip, you're going to see. But be cognizant now that you know, be very careful what you're saying or speaking, because I also appoint moderators. Matter of fact, I'm going to say it again, to the one that comes in on the highest supporter within the first 30 minutes on the YouTube channel, and the one that gets at least 3 badges on the IG channel will be my moderators for the day. So if you say something, I've already instructed the moderator. If I make you a moderator and people they're coming in here being disrespectful, get them the hell off of my chat room. Get them up out of the stream. And now look, you need to warn them, whether it's a man or a woman. What happened when I removed you from the live? Were you able to come back in?
No.
No, it don't let you back in. You have to wait. You have to wait till I go live again, right?
Yeah, I guess I'm just now learning. I thought I was just blocked, but yeah.
No, you're not blocked. When I remove you from the live video, it gives an option, remove from live video, and I tell my moderators, when we remove you, you're just removed. You're just removed. Do you understand? We understand each other?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm glad you're a supporter. Thank you for joining.
You're okay.
All right, have a good night.
You too.
Folks, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button, tap the screen, no matter what platform you're on. We still need about 20 more likes over here on the YouTube channel. We need everybody that's watching over on the YouTube. We need everybody to hit the like button. If you're over here on the IG channel, we need you all to to tap the screen, hit the hearts. Let's go. You got 19 accounts. That don't matter. You're going to be gone from all of them. She looked like she just fell in love. You jealous? You jealous because you can't come up here? You jealous because you probably don't even look presentable anyway to come up here. All right, folks, let's get into this topic because I want y'all to see this video. I'm going to show part of this clip of what happened with Trump. I want to show y'all, right? Because Trump did something masterful. And he knows how to do exactly what I know how to do also, right? Which is what he was able to do is he turned these women from having this masculine, tough talking tone. By the end of the forum, they had softened their voice. By the end of the forum, they were showing respect. Because they couldn't see, y'all need to learn. We're not y'all. We're not women. You can't move no grounded or centered man. You can't move him and get him to do no emotional response like you can do a bunch of women. See, y'all like to argue and fuss and fight with each other. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters that are watching. Y'all like to argue with each other, fuss and fight, go at each other, right? Try to make each other all emotional, cat fights and all that stuff. We don't do that as men. A man that's grounded, a man that's centered, you're not going to move him off his square. Ain't no woman, I can tell you right now, can't no woman say nothing to me or do to trigger me, to make me get all emotional. Can't not one woman do that. You're not going to move me. I'm too disciplined. See, a man that is a man that actually matured into a man, and this is what a lot of women want. Y'all are way too controlling and domineering and trying to make these boys be up under y'all so that they can be like, and that's the problem. That's why a lot of them don't have this skill. Every young man should have this skill to be able to stand on his square, to be able to hold his frame, to not go crazy and lose his mind and start getting heavily emotional, want to start crying. The man we are the rock of the home. We are the rock of the home. That's what we are. Back man or whatever the hell you are, the hell out of my stream. In here you think you're going to be disrespectful and use all that comments. Get the hell on. Look, I just talked to the women and told them how to be respectful. You ain't going to come in here and think you're going to talk to me crazy and you're going to stay in my chat room. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Oh, y'all already saying the children and grandchildren of the White Rock era. Yeah. You can't keep no boys up under you, laid up under you all the time. You can't keep them in the house with you. You can't take them shopping with you everywhere, doing stuff that women do, that you want to do to try to make yourself look pretty. Trying to make your ugly self look pretty while these boys are out here suffering and they picking up ways on how to do makeup and do hair themselves. Come on, Guru, you talking to them now, brother. They picking up ways on how to put on eyelashes themselves. You want men learn how to be masculine when they're around other masculine men. Women, y'all learn how to be feminine when I tell y'all all the time, how do I become more feminine? You got to be around a bunch more feminine women. You ain't going to be no feminine women. You around a bunch of street dudes. Come on, Guru, talk to them. Can't be no masculine man that knows how to hold his frame if he always around a bunch of women that's in some nail or hair salon. He ain't gonna learn how to be no real man. He ain't gonna learn how to keep himself together. He ain't gonna learn how to manage his emotions properly. He gotta be around some masculine real men. He said this is an empowering message. Yes, let's go, folks. Now I'm about to show y'all the video. Let's go. Let's look at this clip. I want y'all to see how these BW from the jump attacked the man. Because that's what they think they're going to do to move a real man. See, y'all don't understand. You're not going to move no real man. You're not going to trigger a real man that is if he's able to handle himself and handle his and manage his emotions well, you're not going to trigger him. You're not going to move him. And I want y'all to see that right now in this clip. Shout out to Princess Taupe. Thank you so much for the super chat over on the YouTube channel and supporting the Black Guru. I really appreciate you. Shout out to all the people already that have bought badges over here on the IG that are supporting this platform and this powerful message. All right, folks, let's take a look at this. I'm going to put it up on the screen for the YouTube channel, and then I'm going to flip it around for you guys on IG. Here we go.
Mr. President, we so appreciate you giving us an hour of your time. I want to start by addressing the elephant in the room, sir. A lot of people did not think it was appropriate for you to be here today. You have pushed false claims about some of your rivals, from Nikki Haley to former President Barack Obama, saying that they were not born in the United States, which is not true. You have told 4 congresswomen of color who were American citizens to go back to where they came from. You have used words like animal and rabid to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them a loser, saying the questions that they ask are, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at your Mar-a-Lago resort. So my question, sir, now that you are asking black supporters to vote for you, why should black voters trust you after you have used language like that?
Hey, pay careful attention to what he's about to say. Pay careful attention. Watch this.
Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. First question. You don't even say, hello, how are you? Are you with ABC? Because I think they're a fake news network, a terrible network. And I think it's disgraceful that I came here in good spirit. I love the black population of this country. I've done so much for the black population of this country, including employment, including opportunity zones with Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina.
I want y'all to notice something. She tried to make him emotional and trigger him, but listen to his tone. He maintained the same tone throughout. He didn't change his tone at all. Keep watching.
Which is one of the greatest programs ever for black workers and black entrepreneurs. I've done so much, and and I say this, historically black colleges and universities were out of money. They were stone cold broke, and I saved them, and I gave them long-term financing, and nobody else was doing it. I think it's a very rude introduction. I don't know exactly why you would do something like that. And let me go a step further. I was invited here, and I was told my opponent, whether it was Biden or Kamala, I was told my opponent was going to be here. It turned out my opponent isn't here. You invited me under false pretense. And then you said, you can't do it with Zoom. Well, where's Zoom? She's going to do it with Zoom, and she's not coming. And then you were half an hour late, just so we understand.
Look what he did. Something masterful. I'm going to stop it right there. I want y'all to see. Did y'all hear what he did? He did something masterful. Trump not only maintained frame as a man, but right after that, he reprimanded them. He reprimanded her when he first came up there for the way that she spoke, and then reprimanded her again. Reprimanded her again for being late. And then he's going to continue. I mean, throughout y'all got to go watch the whole interview. Y'all can watch it yourself. You can look it up and watch it. He continued to reprimand them for their bad quality of audio, for being late, for not really being prepared. I mean, he continued to get on them. Maintaining frame the whole time. By the end of the interview, yes, he cooked them. By the end of the interview, you will hear the difference in their tone. Y'all gonna have to learn. And if you don't, then the hell, listen, y'all already in real bad shape. Y'all already in real bad shape as women today. But if you don't learn quickly as a woman that you need to stay and maintain your femininity and stay in your place, right? You're not going to get nowhere. Let me tell you something. They were embarrassed by this interview. They were embarrassed. After cooking them and they changed their tone, they thought they were going to they thought they were going to trigger this man. That's why they came after them so hard in the beginning. And to you men that are watching me, somebody said they're feeling the secondhand embarrassment. Yeah, it is secondhand embarrassment for y'all women. Let me tell you something. Y'all need to learn that y'all got to stop trying to trigger men off especially you BWs. Y'all love to try to do stuff like that. Y'all like to try to trigger men from the jump. You ain't gonna ever get nowhere with no man trying to trigger him from the jump. A real man that knows how to maintain frame. See, a lot of y'all used to dealing with these fools out here in these streets. That you might be able to trigger them a little bit or move them a little bit or get them to do something crazy to you or whatever. That tells you, because a lot of y'all are toxic jokers. And I can tell you right now, women that behave like those women on that stage, toxic. When I click on and look at, if you look at the thumbnail I have for this video, you look at that, one of the BWs, both of them, you look at the way that they look, the way that they dress, toxic. You can't put on no blazer and no pants and think you a man. Come on, Guru. They couldn't deal with him. Can't no man if I got this beard and this short haircut, I can't put on no dress and imitate no feminine woman. It ain't possible. Shout out to the new members over here on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for becoming gold members. Princess and Miss Gail. Thank you, Mrs. Gail. Thank you so much. Shout out to both of you for supporting the Black Guru. Let me tell you something. You're not going to be able to do it. You can't, I don't care what you try to do to emulate a man. You can't put on no suit jacket and now you think you a man. Megan Thee Stallion or whatever, put on that crop top. She got a suit jacket on, a crop top and a tie and some pants. You ain't no man trying to twerk in it or do whatever in the hell she doing. That you can't, you're not going to be able to compete with no man. You got to hold a whole bunch of makeup. Look, we already know. Listen, we know what's going on. We know what y'all trying to do. You're not fooling us. You got on makeup and heels. Do you even know y'all have an identity crisis? Y'all are trying to thrive in a world full of men and talk to men like this, but y'all are lacking identity. You don't know if you're a man or a woman. You couldn't tell me if I sit up here that I was a real man if I got on this on the top and if I showed y'all the bottom and I had on a long skirt or a mini skirt. Come on, Guru, tell them what it is. You couldn't tell me. Ain't no woman in here would be like, oh yeah, you a real man. Yes, that's right, king. Y'all wouldn't be calling me no king with no long skirt with the on the bottom and I look like this at the top. Can't put on no suit jacket and coming in here. You're trying to have a debate. Listen, you're trying to debate and trigger and challenge a man that is an expert at knowing how to manage himself and his emotions, and then at the same time end up reprimanding you. He ended up reprimanding you as a woman. He ended up reprimanding all of those BWs on the stage. To where he had to shut them down. They didn't have nothing else to say when they come to the end. You should have heard the trembling and the one in the middle. When y'all go back and watch the video, listen to the trembling of the BW in the middle. Her voice was just, President Trump, I just have a question for you, sir. Couldn't even get it out proper. Couldn't even get it out proper. Bamo said deep. Shout out to Bamo over here in the comment section. Thank you, brother, for joining. Brother Neil, shout out to Brother Neil for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. He said, Trump 2024, he laid it down, Guru, couldn't get him. Correct. Exactly, brother. Trump 2024 laid it down and they couldn't do nothing with him. Y'all can't do nothing with no real man. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Go in on these 304s. They playing games for real. Of course they are. Y'all can't do nothing with no real man. That's why let me tell y'all brothers something. A lot of them, they like to play with these dudes that are out here in these streets that ain't worth nothing, that ain't about nothing, right? That ain't got no real job, that don't got no real income coming in, or that's cheating on them all the time, whatever. They like to mess with those kind of dudes because they know that they can get by doing whatever the hell they want to do. Be a lazy 304 of a woman. You said 304. They could be a lazy, disrespectful 304 of a woman and still have a man come around. Still have somebody that got a PP between his legs come around. You a worthless individual. You worthless to me. If you got to rely on because you trying to do your best to control a man, you're not operating in your femininity. You're not operating like a true woman, a real woman would and should. Real women would have bowed out and said, you know what, let's let men handle the situation with Trump. Let's let men deal with this man. You got to let men deal with the men when it comes to stuff like this. You can't go toe to toe with no man in this type of manner. Y'all doing too much. Y'all have been doing too much to try to go toe to toe with men when it comes to power, when it comes to fight, all this type of stuff. Y'all think y'all can. You don't have no nations full of women that can dominate a nation full of men. What you say, Guru? I'm going to say that again. There is no nation that's full of women that can dominate a nation full of men. This is why the only way, you notice what, I'm going to tell y'all something masterfully he did. He was able to change their whole tone and delivery, right? Just by speaking to them, reprimanding them, and maintaining his masculinity. They couldn't keep it up the whole time, right? They slowly but surely, their tones changed. They didn't have that. They couldn't keep, as they say, keep that same energy. They couldn't keep that same energy. Their energy changed. So let me tell you something. As a woman, right, you have that power. That's why y'all can only manipulate when it comes to sex. Y'all can only change a man when it comes to your sexuality because you can't do it like a man can. There's a reason why when you look at the PIMP industry, right? The men can use their mouthpiece and influence and get women to do whatever the hell they want them to do. I'm going to say that again. A man can use his mouth and influence a woman and get her to do whatever the hell he wants her to do. Y'all can't do that. Y'all have to, in order to get a man to move, y'all have to try to use your body. Y'all have to try to use sex. Fellas, to the men in here, I just said something critical. That's what y'all need to pick up on. What do you think has been going on with all these W's when they've been using their sexuality when it comes to social media, IG, selling their stuff, trying to sell images and pictures? That's what they've been doing because they're trying to move you and get and manipulate you and get you. What do they want from you? We already know what they don't want no relationship with you. They don't want to build nothing with you. They want to get that money. That's all that most of these jokes. You know how many men contact me and say, Guru, the women, that's the first thing they want to know is what bills can I pay? When am I going to buy this? Or how much money I can pour? That's the first thing they're asking these days. And they're going to use, oh, you like what you see? You like how that ad look or whatever? How much money you got? How much money you going to pull out? That's what they want to see. They want to see and hear you talk about money off the break. Where the women that came up here earlier, why don't y'all have nothing to say when it comes to this type of information? Y'all are not noticing, y'all gonna be the first ones to go and vote for another woman because she a woman. Just because she a woman, y'all gonna go with the woman. Y'all not realizing and looking at and paying attention to what's really going on, right? Notice, look, I want you to notice something. Who does Kamala Harris have to use to try to get people to respond in her political rallies? Who does she use? She have been using women that will rely on their sexuality, because what I just said was true. They know that she's not bringing in no powerful female speakers. She's bringing in females that's going to show ass, or men that entertain that are going to bring women that are going to be on the stage and show ass. Because she know I already got the women because I'm a woman. But now how can I get men to want to vote for me? I know what I do. I know what moves men. What moves men is me bringing up loose women and trying to overstimulate them sexually. Come on, Guru. You speaking now, boy. You speaking now, brother. You speaking now. Get the hell out of my chat. You jokers are goofy. You bring to a political rally a BW to twerk her all over the stage. With her, with a suit on looking, I don't know what she was. Is she a man or a woman? You got on a suit like a man with a crop top trying to show skin and twerking at the same time. I don't know what the hell that is. You ask me, I think it's a transformer. I got you another bad creation. Thank you so much for buying the badge. I got you, sister. You are my moderator for the day. Shout out to the sister for supporting the Black Guru and buying badges over here. Are y'all following me? If you're over here on the YouTube channel, I'm about 20 likes short. I need everybody watching over here on the YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're over here on the IG channel, share the stream. Appreciate y'all for everything y'all are doing. Guru, shut up. You're crying. What are you talking about? You're crying about what? What are you crying about? Oh, because I said a transformer? Yeah. I've been saying that though. I don't know any woman, y'all don't even think about this. Any woman that call herself a stallion, right? A stallion is not nothing related to no female. A stallion has nothing to do with a female. Y'all look up what a stallion is. Marco said, how do you buy a badge, brother? You hit I think there should be a heart at the bottom. Somebody let me know. Somebody write in the comments how you buy a badge. I think they told me it's like a heart that you click at the bottom. Somewhere on the screen, there's a heart that you can buy badges. Shout out to brother Neil again for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. He said, that's right. Men need to sit and figure things out. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Lisa said, a castrated horse. Yes. Hit the heart box. Okay, there you go. That's how you, we call them Decepticons. Yeah. Click the square heart on the right. Okay, but thanks, Bamo. Press the square heart button. There's a box at the bottom with a heart. That's how you buy badges and support the Black Guru over here on the IG. Thank you guys so much for supporting the stream. Shout out to Tabitha. Tabitha, thank you so much, sister, for sending a Cash App over to the Black Guru. I'll put that in here too for you guys to support the stream. This is the only way I'm able to do this. Every night when you guys support the content and support the stream, I just pinned it. Shout out to everybody for supporting this content, this valuable content that we have going on, right? Listen, folks, look, and I'm going to play a little bit more of the video so y'all can see a little bit more of what's going on and how this interview was handled and how these women are. Let's keep it going. Keep it going, folks. Share the stream if you haven't done it yet. Hit the like button. Hit the thumbs up button. Appreciate y'all in advance. Thank you to everyone. Shout out to Lena for the badges. Shout out to Taylor. Thank you, sister, so much. Shout out to Mr. Parmesan, Ramp Daddy. Man, we got a lot of supporters tonight. I think it's Shara Lynn. Thank you so much, sister. Look, I got a lot of women that support this content, and they say that women shouldn't even like it. Women shouldn't even, because I'm too harsh. I'm too hard on the women. They shouldn't even like it, but I got a whole bunch of women. Shout out to Vince. Thank you, brother, for buying a badge and supporting the Black Guru. Let's take a look, folks. Here we go. I'm going to play some more of this. I want y'all to see how Trump is handling this situation. Here we go.
Understand, I have too much respect for you to be late. They couldn't get their equipment working or something was
Mr. President,
wrong.
I would love
I think
if
it's
you can answer
a
the
very
question
nasty
on your rhetoric
question.
and why you
I have
believe that
answered the
black voters
question.
should trust you with another
I
4
have
years.
been the best president for the black population since Abraham Lincoln. That's my answer.
Better than President Johnson,
That's my
who signed the
answer.
Voting Rights Act?
And for you to start off a question and answer period, especially when you're 35 minutes late because you couldn't get your equipment to work, in such a hostile manner, I think it's a disgrace.
Let me just ask a follow-up, sir, and then we'll move on to other questions here. Some of your own supporters, including Republicans on Capitol Hill, have labeled Vice President Kamala Harris, who is...
I want y'all to notice something, too, about this right here, right? Look at how the BWs are dressed. Look at how they're dressed. They are covered head to toe. You know why? Let me tell y'all why. Because they knew, I'm telling you, whoever tried to set them up, that Trump would have roasted them if they would have tried to be on here and show a bunch of skin or ass. Look, you ain't never seen no BWs haven't been covered up like this since probably the 1930s. BWs have not covered themselves up. Majority women, not just BW, majority Ws have not covered themselves up like this probably since the 1930s and 40s. But I'm telling you, they knew exactly that Trump was going to destroy them if they came and trying to show any ass, breast, any of that stuff. Look how she dressed. Pay attention, folks.
The first Black and Asian American woman to serve as vice president and be on a major party ticket as a DEI hire. Is that acceptable language to you? And will you tell those Republicans and those supporters to stop it?
How do you define DEI? Go ahead. How do you define
diversity, equity, and inclusion?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Is that what your definition?
That is
give me a
literally
definition
the words
then. Would you give me a definition
DEI.
of that? Give me a definition of
Sir,
that.
I'm asking you a question,
No,
a
you
very
have to
direct
define
question.
it. Define it for me if you would.
I just defined it, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the...
She's talking. Listen how she's talking and acting, right? Listen how she's talking and acting. But I want y'all to notice something. Watch this. Watch what's going to happen here.
Departments. But I'm saying if I felt or if a group of people would feel that somebody was being unfairly prosecuted because the person did a good job maybe with crime or made a mistake, an innocent mistake. There's a big difference between being a bad person and making an innocent mistake. But if somebody made an innocent mistake, I would want to help that person.
What would those exceptions be? What would determine
you
an
go
innocent
after
mistake?
somebody and it's a very close call and it's very dangerous. And, you know, they have the policeman's life and woman is a very difficult thing because sometimes you have less than a second to make it, you know, life and death.
She not even fully prepared, the one that's wearing the black. She trying to read a whole bunch of notes, right? And you should have heard her voice just trembling when she first asked the question. I wish I had it timestamped. I wish they timestamped this because I would have showed you how she was trembling when she first asked the question. And look at this one over here.
Plan for the black community when it comes to money?
So, first of all, it's very hard to hear you for whatever reason because of the fact that they have bad equipment, because I guess, you know, this woman was unable to get the right equipment. But it's very hard for me to hear you, but I can hear every other.
Look at how he continues to reprimand them. Did y'all catch this BW right here? Did you catch her face? This one right here in the middle. Watch her face, the one with the blue. Watch what happens. Again, look at her language. Look at her body language and her reaction. Look at this.
You know, this woman was unable to get the right equipment. But it's very hard for me to hear you, but I can hear every other word.
You see that? You see how when she turned to she was disgusted. She was disgusted with the fact that, dang, he got us again. And he continued to just roast them about that equipment, the equipment failure. He continued to roast them throughout the whole thing about the equipment failure and how they was late. How in the hell y'all gonna come on and think you're gonna strong arm Trump? That's another problem with BWs. Y'all always late. Y'all don't take the man's time serious. This is the former president of the United States. Might be the next president again. Y'all ain't even taking the man's time serious. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Yes. I can't hear you. Something is wrong with your mic. What's wrong with your thing? I can't hear you. You can speak. I just can't hear you. Hold on. My volume's all the way up. Could y'all hear anything she was saying? I couldn't hear nothing she was saying. Could y'all hear anything she was saying? Shout out to Neil again for another Cash App. Thank you, brother. Neil said she was 30 minutes late. How are you representing black people and late for your own interview? Yeah, you late for your own interview. How you representing black folk late for your own interview? Why bash him when he talks policy to help black people? Yeah, they're just combative. You're right, brother. They're very combative. BWs, right? I say this all the time. Unfortunately, I hate to say this, right? Because I wish I could support more BWs. I wish I could support them and be more there. I try to do what I can on my platform. But y'all are the ultimate and the biggest haters. Y'all the ultimate and biggest haters. And instead of being apologetic, you weren't prepared. You didn't have the people there you said you were supposed to have, which he reprimanded you all that for. You're late. All of these problems that you're having. Instead of you coming in there and being calm and being sweet and being feminine, you would have got a whole lot further with this man. He probably would have been able to give you the answers to the questions that you want. Y'all don't know how to be feminine. That's the problem y'all have. Y'all need to learn the essence of femininity. Who do you learn that from? I tell you all the time, you need to study the Asian woman. Asian women are the epitome of femininity. Y'all need to learn how graceful, how soft and sweet they are, how they hush. They don't talk much. They don't over talk they men and always be running their mouth and doing all that. A lot of times they be hush. They be quiet. You don't know how to be quiet. Somebody over here on the YouTube channel said, preach. Oh, I'm preaching tonight. I'm preaching tonight, especially, listen, and this don't just apply to BWs. A lot of women today don't know how to hush and be quiet. This is especially to the BW. If you are a woman, especially you want to come up, anybody can come up and hit the request button and talk about this subject and this topic, but especially if you are a woman, because I've been noticing some things lately. It's been a lot more women timid to come up and have the conversation. You see that woman, you see how fast she ran off? She came in and she wanted to talk to me, but then immediately, once her sound isn't working, she was gone. That's on you, lady. Your sound ain't working. You need to fix your sound. They were late hoping he would leave, but he didn't. Yeah, facts, exactly. They thought he was gonna leave. Y'all be some of the most unprofessional. Right? Y'all be some of the most perfect. If you're watching over here on the YouTube channel, you can join over here as well. Or you can come over to the IG if you want to have a conversation. You can come over to the IG, either one. I'm live right now on Instagram. You can come over to the IG, hit the plus button if you have Instagram. If not, write in the comments, let me know, Guru, I don't have Instagram and I want to come up and speak to you about this topic. Yeah, somebody said Kamala was supposed to be there too. Facts. She's supposed to be there too. What's wrong with y'all? I have to hold these type of topics and conversations so that y'all can learn how to be more ladylike, more feminine. Shout out to Perry for the badge over here on the Instagram. Thank you so much, brother. Where we at with badges today? Oh, we Okay, we still about 12 people short of if you haven't supported the Black Guru tonight, you're on the Instagram, you can hit the little heart box at the bottom and you can get badges and support the Black Guru. I always give back to my supporters and I make you guys moderators for the day. Matter of fact, Brother Neil, shout out to Brother Neil. You're a moderator now, brother. I got you for the day. You're my biggest contributor so far. Within the first, we already hit our half-hour mark over on the YouTube channel, so I just took care of you. I appreciate you. Thank you, brother. Anybody comes in here acting up, you have moderation ability too. You can get them and get them the hell up out on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Guru. Back to what I was saying. Somebody said I used to be a waitress and the BW customers that would come in would be so mean and rude to me for no reason. But my BW coworker would go up and they would be all smiles. Never understood. What did I tell you? You don't listen. I told you, BWs are the biggest haters. The biggest haters are BWs. And that's a fact, Jack. Folks, we still need 4 more people to hit the Cash App or PayPal or Venmo. It's pinned in the IG. Y'all got 10 minutes. Let's go. I'll pin it over here on the YouTube channel too, because that's what I count to keep the stream going. I count people that are actually supporting through Cash App to keep the stream going. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Let's keep this stream going. Let's keep this content going past the first hour. Thank y'all for joining. Where are the women at? This is the second night in a row. Where are the women at? Y'all don't have nothing to say about, somebody made a great point in the comments. They said it's because they're insecure and jealous. Do y'all even have an explanation as to why those 2 women, three BW women were as covered as possible while speaking to Donald Trump? But yet when you have the Kamala Harris rally, they're completely uncovered, twerking and showing skin and showing ass. Does anybody have an explanation for that? Shout out to Neil again. He said, none of the Indian wives of my cousins are combative. They are feminine and quiet, kind and caring. They don't talk back. Yes, Indian women are Asian. Only some Indian women are like this. Yes, Indian women are Asian. Indian women are Asian women. Shout out to, I think it's Andrekas. Thank you so much, brother, for the Cash App. I did get it. Now we only need 3 more people to keep the stream going past the first hour. Listen, y'all need to start paying attention to this stuff. Y'all are in bad shape. And y'all gonna be in a lot worse shape, right? Because a lot of y'all are not gonna have a man. Ever. I did a one-on-one with a woman today. You wouldn't imagine the shape that she's in with the man that she's been dealing with for years. I told y'all I can take y'all's faces and just change out the face and change out the name and the story remains the same. I'm gonna say that again. Most of the time when I'm dealing with y'all and talking to y'all as women, especially as BWs, I can change the face and I can change the name, and the story most of the time remains the same. The story remains the same with a lot of y'all. Feminism is going to destroy the country. What are y'all going to do when y'all can't protect yourself? Who's going to protect y'all?
Hey, so I just wanted to come on and talk about I call it Kamala Harris thing. I just feel like there's a lot of pandering to us, and you don't really get anywhere. So
first of all, you can come on and say good evening, Mr. Black Guru.
I do apologize.
Y'all have terrible manners.
Well, I don't usually, and
No, you do. You just had terrible manners. Yes, you do. And you arguing right now. You combative right now. You didn't even come on. You came in and acted just like the BWs at the forum.
I wasn't trying to.
Well, didn't you learn? I just showed the video that the first thing he reprimanded her. He said, "You didn't even say hello. You didn't even say. You didn't give a greeting. You just said real quick, hey. This is what you did. You came in and said, hey, and then you started talking. You didn't let me respond. You didn't say, good evening, Mr. Guru. How are you doing tonight? My name is so and so. Nothing.
Good evening, Mr. Guru. My name is Candace. I'm coming on here to talk about the Koala Harris, as I like to call her, situation.
Okay, then this is what you do. You pause and you let me say, good evening, Candace. Thank you for coming on my stream. Go right ahead and speak. See, this is how you have manners as a BW, as any woman. Go ahead.
I don't consider myself a BW.
What are you then? What are you?
I'm Puerto Rican and Bahamian, but I consider myself American. I don't consider myself a black woman. I don't consider Koala Harris a black woman. I just don't.
You act like a BW. You act like a BW.
How is that?
I just told you how.
Decide whether or not you're being honest, authentic, or genuine.
Because what?
You raise a lot of things in that.
Did you not just see how they were you watching the video when I showed how they?
Yes, I was watching the
video. Okay, so you saw how they were disrespectful.
I acknowledge that I was absolutely
Hold on. You asked me a question. Can I tell you how? You asked me how am I like BW? I'm telling you. Because you behaved in the same manner that they did. These are supposed to be some of the most professional. These are news women. They're supposed to have a great sense of professionalism and manners, but they didn't. Can you look? You don't even. Your TV is loud. You ain't even turned it down. I'm trying to compete and talk over your TV or whatever you playing in the background.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn it down?
That's what I'm doing.
I know you ain't got no husband. I know you don't got no man.
Yes, sir. I don't. I'm actually divorced.
Yeah, go figure. Go figure.
Yeah, but I divorced one of those what you call them, 5% men.
It don't matter who you had. You don't got them no more. It don't matter who you had. You don't have them no more.
Yeah,
and this is the result. Listen, and you're gonna be shriveled up when you get older. Who do you think is who gonna give you some eggplant? Who gonna dick you down?
Whenever God gives me my next husband, he's gonna dick me down.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
You don't have to think it's gonna happen. It already did. But
what already did? You had some? You got some? Exactly. You see that, folks? See, look, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Just like she disappeared, that's what them BWs that was talking to Trump, that's what they wanted to do. Just the same way that she just disappeared and exited my stream, them BWs that was talking to Trump, that's what they wanted to do. This is what it's come down, folks. This is the community. She's talking about she was with one of them 5%ers. Yeah, right. If you was with one of them 5%ers, if you was with one of the top men that make all this income, where in the hell are you living right now? And I know with that type of mouth and nasty attitude, I know you definitely wasn't with no man that have a whole bunch of money. Would even put up with that mess. Whoever I added as my moderator, any of these people coming on being disrespectful, get them the hell up out of my stream. Yeah, somebody said she came in here to be combative. Facts. Facts. Because that's what they do. She's a combative BW who probably has daddy issues. I'm speaking.
I'll show you where I live.
I'm speaking. She probably has daddy issues, right?
No,
major daddy issues. And then she's very disrespectful. We don't know if that's your house. You could be in anybody's house. We don't know if that's your house, lady. That could be anybody's residence.
This is my
We don't know that. We don't know that.
My children.
You know how much y'all lie? We don't know if that's your house or not.
No reason to lie.
Okay, well, I'm telling you right now, y'all lie.
I'm home.
If it was all that, why he divorced you?
Why did I divorce him? Because I was getting my butt whooped. That's why. Sir, thank you.
Why was that? Why was that? What was that because of? Was that because of that mouth? Was that because of that mouth that you got? Was you getting tore up because of that mouth?
No. I got.
And y'all act like y'all don't hit back. Y'all fight. Y'all hit and fight back. Don't lie.
No.
Y'all fight back and hit back. Oh, you never put your hand.
What do I look fighting a 6'4", 275?
What's his name? I'll look up the police reports right now that you filed on him.
Find the police report. I'll give you that personally.
Send it to me right now. I'll look up the police reports. Give me his information and I'll see how abusive he was.
Okay.
I got access to that.
How do I send it to you?
You send it to my IG. What do you mean? Send me his information to my IG.
How do I send it to you while I'm on the phone?
You don't send it right now, but I'm gonna tell you. You send it. You're gonna send it when you get off. Send it to my IG. Send me a DM, and I'm gonna look him up and see what all these bad police, these battering and all this stuff he was doing to you. You say he was tearing you up, and you didn't do nothing.
Me up. And we were young. We were young, and he wasn't ready to be in a marriage.
Oh, really?
And we had 2 children young, and he wasn't ready to be in a marriage. I don't have any other children out of wedlock. I'm not messing with anyone because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to have sex out of wedlock. I've never done it before. I don't want to start now.
You never had any type of intimacy with a man out of wedlock?
Out of wedlock, no, sir. I've never had it.
How old are you?
I'm 41. I just turned 41 July 9th.
And you really think you're going to get another husband with the way you act and how you are?
If another husband comes to me, that's
no,
fine.
That's not how it works. Now, a husband just don't come to you.
Yeah,
men choose. If you are wife material, it would be easy. If you were wife material, even right now, you act like you got all this money, got it going on. If you were wife material,
I had all this money. I'm comfortable.
If you were wife material right now, you would be able to get a husband. You're not wife material.
To get a husband right now.
No. Are you listening? If you were wife material right now, you would be able to get a husband.
Okay.
You're talking about you're not trying to get a husband right now. You're not wife material either.
Okay. That's your opinion.
No, it's not my opinion. It's a fact. I'm looking at you right now. I can ask every man in this comment section if he would be interested in marrying you or not, and you ain't gonna get one. You wouldn't probably even get one. Oh, it matters. It matters. I'm gonna say that again. I could ask. Oh, so the men that follow me don't matter?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter.
Oh, so they don't even exist. Hold on. So they're like non-existent. So they're to you. You're a BW. Puerto Rican women are BWs.
I'm Puerto Rican and Bahamian. I'm an American.
You're a BW. You're a BW. You're a BW.
Nobody's black.
You're a BW and act just like
You're
one.
BM.
You act just like one too. You're a BW and act just like one.
Just like one too.
Even though I don't know what you're trying to do with your skin or what you try to do, but you got
no makeup. This is just lipstick on my face. I don't wear no makeup.
What are you, anemic? Why the hell is your skin? Listen, your skin I'm telling you right now, your skin it don't look that healthy.
That's fine. You don't know how I look in real life, and I just finished cleaning.
Well, I'm looking at you through this camera screen, and you don't look real healthy right now. Like your skin.
Doesn't matter, but I am.
Okay.
But
well,
I am.
Okay. Let me tell you something. You're not wife material, and I can guarantee you right now. You don't know if I'm married or not. I don't reveal my status.
I don't do drugs. I don't drink. I work and I make.
Look at all them tattoos. First of all, that makes you highly not. That makes you. Can you be quiet for a minute?
Yes, I have tattoos.
Yeah, all them tattoos make you highly not marriage material. We're gonna let her argue with herself. Watch.
And I left the relationship, so it doesn't really matter what you say, does it? No, it doesn't. Y'all can say I look like how I look, but the first thing y'all talk about is a woman being natural. I have lipstick on. That's it. That's it. So I was coming on here to talk about koala, but it's all good. Have a wonderful evening. Cool? Okay.
Mr. Johnson, thank you, my brother, for the Cash App. Thank you for supporting the stream. I know you came over from the other platform and watch the Black Guru all the time. Shout out to Mr. Johnson. Brother Perry, thank you, my brother, for the Cash App. He said, we need W's to be more submissive. Yes, we do. Shout out to, I don't know how to say your name. Akinko? I think that's your last name. Thank you so much for the PayPal and supporting the Black Guru. Support options are in the link tree in my bio or pinned on the YouTube chat. Thank you to everybody that's already supporting. You know, it's amazing, folks, that most of the time when I do these topics, these women come and prove my point. They prove the topic. And it's getting to the point now that when I post videos on my page, even some of the most combative women are saying, dang, y'all really be proving Guru's points and his topics. Y'all prove them every time. Y'all prove me right. BWs most of the time. Yeah, be other women too, but most of the time it's BWs. Y'all prove me right almost every time. BWs. Shout out to Jay West for the badge. Thank you, my brother, for supporting the Black Guru. Moderators, anybody coming in here with disrespect, or my moderator, are you still in here? Block these creatures. Block these creatures. Anybody that's coming in here with disrespect, block these creatures. Man or woman can be a creature. Get them the hell out of my stream. This is the community, folks. This is who you have to choose from. If you don't, as a man, get your stuff together, get your money right, and leave this country and go try to find more submissive feminine women in the East. I keep telling y'all, you always want to know, Guru, where's the essence of femininity? The essence of femininity is in Asia. And until these women learn how to behave more like those women, yeah, there's feminine women all over the world. But I'm saying the essence of it, every woman can learn how to be more feminine from Asian women. I've encountered so many women from all different parts of the world, and I truly believe that in Asia, they have the essence of it. They're the epitome of it. They are the most feminine, most submissive, most kind and gentle and loving. Natural Honey, thank you so much for... You must want me to look you up. You sent me your whole IG name. You must be interested or something. Said appreciate your work. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the Black Guru. Can we try with another woman? Do any of you, can we have one of y'all come up and have some class? We need a whole lot more class and a whole lot less ass. Did y'all hear me? We need a whole lot more class and a whole lot less ass. Brother over here said her puffy eyes mean she probably got a bad kidney. Kidney's not functioning properly. Wow, there's a woman over here on my YouTube channel watching. She's Bahamian. She said she's not. Listen, there's a woman watching you right now on my YouTube channel. She said that you're not a good representation of Bahamian women. She says you're not a good representation of Bahamian women. You're not. You a joke. And you think that you gonna get you another husband. Hit the like button, folks. What's our number over here on the YouTube channel? We need our likes to get up. We like 30 likes short. Where y'all at? Everybody that's watching on the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up button. Thank you so much in advance for supporting the Black Guru. Hit the thumbs up button. Good evening.
Hello.
Let's see if do you have any class or sense?
I hope so.
Okay, let's see if you can be a better representation of women and BWs especially. What do you have for me? What's your name? Brianna. Okay, good evening, Brianna. What do you have for me, Brianna?
So I just wanted to touch bases with you stating Black women are really upset and not submissive. But me being a Black woman, I have kids. I've dated Black men my entire life. Black men are really angry themselves, you know? So
You have kids with a Black man?
I do. So
with one or how many? How many Black men?
So I have kids with a Colombian man who was born and raised in Colombia. His parents are born and raised in Colombia. So their mindset is completely different. I also have a child with a Haitian man whose parents were both born and raised in Haiti. So
you just out here worldwide just spreading your body to every man outside the United States. You giving it up in Haiti. You done went down to Colombia and gave it up.
Hey, at least I'm traveling, right? I mean, if you're gonna say something,
that's not a good look.
No, you're right, but you also said
you act like it's something positive that you did out here traveling, giving it up to men in different countries.
Okay, see, the conversation started of Black men being angry. It had nothing to do with my kids and who I had kids with.
Well, you talked about Black men and dating Black men, but we come to learn that you've had children with men that are not Black. Mm-hmm. Except for the Haitian man, he's Black man, right? But he's not an American. So who are you referring to when you're talking about, are you talking about American Black men are angry?
Black men in general, American, Haitian.
You know what I think it's giving already? I think you're bitter and upset because of the Haitian man that didn't stay with you, that had kids with you.
We're still together.
Oh, you are? Okay. Yeah. So if you're still together, then why are you talking about the men are so angry? So you should be happy and in love.
Yes, I am, but
no, you're not. No, you're not. You're bitter. You're bitter. No. You're bitter. You're bitter. You're bitter. You're bitter.
What makes me bitter, though?
I can see it all over you. You wanted to come up here, and the first thing you wanted to holler out your mouth is that Black men are angry.
Yeah, because I'm a Black woman and we're not all angry.
You're bitter.
But I'm not angry, sir.
Yeah, you're bitter. You're bitter. You're bitter at the Black men that listen. Okay, what Black men have been angry that you've been with? Who? Let's talk about them.
There's been a lot of Black men that I've been with.
Oh, you've been with a lot of Black men. You a hoe?
Dating, sir, dating someone and speaking to them doesn't mean that you have sexual relations with multiple people. And that's where I think that you're kind of getting a lot of women wrong. Just because you communicate and you
No, I'm not getting y'all wrong. There's a lot of hoes out here. There's a lot of
Yes, you are right. Oh, you are God honest. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
But some of us do carry ourselves to a higher standard.
Oh, really? Okay, well, let's see if you carry yourself to a lot of standard. What is your body count?
What is my
Because a woman that I talked to earlier today, she had no problem giving me her number. What's your number?
See, that's the difference between other people. I find that very disrespectful for you to have.
Yeah, and you know what I find disrespectful? The fact that a woman, when she's not willing to give up how many men she's been with, that tells me right there that she's been with a lot. Your bodies are high. See, a woman that's only been with a couple men, I've talked to thousands of women over the last few years on all of my social media platforms. The women that have been with a little bit of men, have been married for a long time, all that, they have no issue saying, I've only been with two, Guru. And one of them is my husband, who I've been with for the last 20 years.
Okay. And again, everyone.
We already know you've been with multiple, because you over here going from country to country, just opening your stuff up and spreading it wide.
Okay. So if you want to go there, the reason I was with someone else and had kids with someone else is because my kid's father passed away. So I grew and moved.
Your kid's father, not your husband.
Exactly. So what's the problem with
your
that?
husband didn't pass away? A baby daddy passed away.
Okay, and what's the difference between a husband and someone you're in love with? A piece of paper, right? That's it. That's it. Because you can be, there's people who have been
Y'all are goofy. Did you just ask me what's the difference between a husband? Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute.
Yes.
Now the BW's coming out. The BW's coming out. The BW's coming out. Hold on a second.
Sir, I'm not
Relax.
You keep cutting me off.
Okay, let me finish my point. Because I'm going to answer you. You want to know the difference?
Yeah, I do. What is so special
and
about
I'm saying
having
to
a
you,
piece of paper to state that you're married versus being with someone that you're in love with? Because sometimes, 9 times out of 10, in the Black community, let's be honest, sir, let me say this. 9 times out of 10 in the Black community, when 2 Black people end up getting married, they end up getting divorced. Versus if they would have just stayed together without the marriage. Do you want to know why? Because the moment you get married, you put on extra things that you feel are supposed to be done and supposed to happen, and life is not like that. Life is not going to happen in order the way that it's supposed to. Everyone feels that it happens. Everyone is different. Everyone goes through different life experiences, and everyone has different viewpoints on things. Not everyone feels the same one way, and that's what's wrong with the world today. Everyone feels it's only one way to do something, and that's not correct. We all love differently. And that's all I'm saying, sir. Not all Black women are upset. And you said something about being submissive. Sir, ladies these days, we can't be submissive because these men ain't out here taking care of things like they're supposed to. So how can we come home and be submissive to a man who ain't making sure the bills are paid? What we got to do now? Make sure some shit shake, right, sir? We got to make sure the kids get fed this, and this. Because let's be honest here. A lot of dudes play in front here, out there doing this. But in reality, at home, they not making nothing happen. So we can't be submissive no more. It's not like it was 20, 30 years ago. We ain't got no choice but to man up and get out here and make it happen. It's not about being angry, sir. It's about... if you don't do it, then what do we have to do? You know what I'm saying? And I understand you. I like your page. I like where you're going with this. But you also have to understand that life got to keep trucking. And a lot of men ain't making it happen no more. A lot of these men are undercover, sleeping with their boys. And I know you know what I'm talking about. That's all I have to say. You can go ahead and chew me out.
Can I ask you, I just want to ask you a question first.
Yes, sir.
You said that you're here because you like my page and you like what I'm doing. What do you think I'm doing?
I think that you're just shining light on topics that a lot of people don't want to speak about, in my point of view. I think you bring on topics that people don't want to address.
Okay. All right, let me ask you this question. Or not you. Let me ask the people in the chat. Everybody that's watching, let me ask you guys this question. Do you agree with me that she's bitter and she's triggered? As a BW, right? Yes or no? I'm going to read you what they write on the YouTube channel too. I'm going to take a poll on the YouTube channel, but I can do right yes or no in the comments over on the IG. But I'm going to do a poll over on the YouTube. Is she bitter or triggered? Bitter and triggered. There are the polls going over on the YouTube channel. Did anybody write no yet? Did you read one no?
Yes. But their name, I'm not even gonna say their name. Oh no, there's a couple no's, but that's what I'm saying, sir.
Okay.
Like, I'm not bitter.
Is majority of everyone
Nothing
writing?
to be bitter about.
Okay, is the majority of everyone writing yes?
It's kind of
over
going
on
both
the
ways. There's
over.
a lot of yeses.
Okay.
There's a lot of yeses, but it's going both ways.
Okay. Over on the YouTube channel, only one person said no.
Okay. And you also want to know how I feel? The people who put yes, I feel they're big. You have to be bitter if you feel that I'm bitter, because there's nothing in my heart that is
now you're turning on them and saying all these people that are watching.
Okay. No, I'm not turning on anyone. I just want you to know that there's other ways to look at things. Some women can't be submissive. Some women can't be a certain way because we don't know how to be that way, because there's not a man that has shown us to be that way. Does that make sense?
Okay.
There hasn't been a man who's shown us our soft girl era.
Okay.
If that makes
Okay,
sense.
you just said you like the direction and you like my content. You don't think I've been doing a good job pointing these things out to y'all and helping y'all out? You don't think I've been doing good?
Yeah, you
Okay.
do good job. But it's also
So you said
surroundings.
there's no men that have done that, but now you just acknowledge that I am a man and I've done it. I've been trying to point these things out to y'all to help y'all realize the error in y'all ways.
Yes, you are absolutely right. But I mean,
Do you honestly believe that? Hold on a second. Do you honestly believe that you're on my live stream right now, hiding in that bathroom?
Oh, I am.
Do you think that you're on my live stream, hiding in that bathroom? Do you think that you're submissive and being feminine and submissive right now? Do you think you are? Do you think you're displaying feminine and submissive qualities?
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Okay. Do you think you're being combative right now?
In what way, though? Do you mean because I'm hiding in the bathroom?
No. I just threw that
I was
in.
going to say, I'm hiding in the bathroom because it's summer where I'm at and I have a house full of kids, and that's why I came in the bathroom.
We know you got a house full of kids. You didn't have kids by men all over the world. Okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right. And I got everybody else's kids. I'm the cool aunt, you know. I'm the aunt that takes the kids for the summer. But keep going.
Hold on. Okay. So you just agreed that you're not behaving in a feminine or submissive manner, right? And now, and the other thing that you've been doing is blaming all these men. You're married to one of the same men, so that you're literally telling on yourself. You have to be a man because you're literally basically saying the man that you're with right now, he's not a man. Are y'all married?
No, we're not married.
Okay. So the man that you're screwing and living with right now is not a real man. What does that say about you as a woman?
I didn't say he wasn't.
No. Because that's what you said. Because you said a lot. You said we're with men these days and they don't bring out that side of us and all that stuff. You complained about how men are not stepping up and doing all the stuff they need to do. You talked about all that. I heard you. And what you really did is hold on. I'm speaking. I'll let you go off. What you really also did was you spoke on the man that you decided to give your crotch and your mouth to right now. What does that say about you as a woman that you're giving your body to a man that's not even a real man?
I guess that I settled. Right? Because that's what it would be. But that doesn't make me bitter. You're right. Don't get me wrong. You're right. I might have settled, but that doesn't make me bitter. That doesn't make me angry, because I honestly have a great life. I might not be in my soft girl era, but I have a great life. Like, you see what I'm saying? I'm not bitter. Yeah, we might not be married. I might not be able to be a complete soft girl. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not angry. I have a beautiful house. I live in you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
Shout out to brother Kelvin over on the YouTube channel. He said her masculinity is so unattractive. Get your passport, gents. Shout out to brother Kelvin. Thank you, brother, for the super chat. Did you hear what he said? He said you're very unattractive.
That's okay.
With the way that you are.
But guess what?
With the way that you are.
I love love myself, and at the end of the day,
you love yourself. So you settle with a man that's not even a real man, that's not giving you nothing that you need, that's forcing you to be masculine, and you're talking about you love yourself for making that decision. You do. Think about what you. No, hold on a second. Hold on.
I'm a stay-at-home mom. Don't say he doesn't give me what I need. I might not be in my soccer era, but I'm a stay-at-home. Like, you don't know my life, so let's not go there and say that it is what you think it is.
Oh, I know your life. I know your life. I know your life. I know your life. I do.
What is it? Go ahead. Tell me my life.
I know right now that you're not getting everything you need out of a man, and he's not able to keep you feminine and soft.
Okay. Keep going.
I know that you've made plenty of bad choices and decisions in your dealings with men. You don't know how to pick men properly. It says a hell of a lot about you as a woman. I know that you're not feminine. I know that you're combative. You got a mouth on you, right?
Definitely.
I know that you're highly stressed. I see it all in your eyes. You look like you don't get a lot of sleep. You probably medicate.
I'm a newborn. Of course I don't get sleep. Yes,
That's
look
even
rough.
that's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse. You know what that tells me, right?
What is that telling you?
You're on here trying to complain and vent because you're not getting the help that you really want and need from your husband, or not even a husband. You just gave your body again and screwing him, how often y'all screwing, and just had another child with a man that's not even your husband. How long have y'all been together?
4 years.
4 years in. How many kids y'all have?
1.
4 years in, have a child. He don't even think you're worthy enough to be a wife. I don't even have to say it. I don't have to say you're not wife material. He don't believe you're wife material.
Okay. And why do you think that? Why? What makes you feel that way? Because you wouldn't marry me? Is that what makes you?
Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Single mother coming soon. Single mother coming soon. Let me end this poll. 87% says she's bitter over on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, Ashley, for the super chat over on the YouTube channel. Ashley said, if a man is angry, you respond with softness. You cannot puff up your chest and fight back. If you soften, you'll be surprised at the outcome. You're a support role, not the main character. Facts. Thank you so much, Ashley. You're a support role. Y'all don't even know what it means to wife. I've done all these lessons on other social media platforms. Now I'm over here to try to teach some more y'all. Y'all don't even know the definition of what it means to be a wife. Y'all don't even know what it means to be a woman. Y'all are stuck on stupid, undeveloped, underdeveloped. A lot of y'all are worse than toddlers. Brother said they uncoachable. If you were requesting backup, why should I let you back up and have another conversation with you? Shout out to Christina for the Cash App. She said, love your content. I will send more soon. Thank you so much, sister, for the Cash App. Yes, exactly. Brother said, yet they want to define a man. Facts. They always want to try to define a man, but look at what kind of shape they're in. Cursed. Yeah, a lot of them are cursed. And I can tell you right now, bring her back up for what? Intellectual 360? You need to be more worried about getting your life together. Because I know what you got going on. Remember, I know your story, remember. I don't reveal your personal information because we've had one-on-ones, but I know what you got going on. You need to be getting yourself together. Folks, where are we at right now? Hit the thumbs up button on the YouTube channel. We still about 15 likes short. If you haven't hit the thumbs up or the like button yet, hit the like button. Why don't you know what, Bamo, you're right. Why don't you do all that complaining to your child's father? Do we have any men that want to come up and decompress that situation? There's a brother right here. Y'all can come into see, because sometimes it's good. This is a man's channel. Sometimes it's good for the men to talk about what they just seen and heard. You got no sound, brother. You got no sound. We can't hear you. Try again. You might have to reset your phone or something. I'm telling y'all. And especially as men, we don't have the opportunity where we're able to get a lot out. We're not able to talk a lot. We don't have, a lot of these women have super large platforms. I'm trying to get there so that I can be more of a voice for men. I'm trying to
hello,
get there.
I can hear me.
I can hear you.
Yeah,
Brother, why are you laying on your side in the bed like that? Like that's very unprofessional. What are you doing?
I just been chilling. You know? So, let me tell you, okay?
You ain't telling me nothing laying in a bed like that. You think I'm about to sit here, the kind of man that I am, you think I'm about to have a conversation with you laying in a bed like that? That's what y'all raise as women. Everything I said earlier in the stream, the way that y'all have y'all sons always around you, going to the hair and nail place, going shopping with you all the time, laid up under your titties and all that stuff all the time. That's what y'all raise. That's one of the type of men that y'all end up raising. Not even men. Men don't behave that way. Men don't do stuff like that. What you just saw him do, that's not what men do. This is what y'all out here are raising. Masculine, combative, aggressive, W's raise those kind of boys. A soft, feminine woman, see, a soft woman, a feminine woman, she's going to recognize that her boys need men to raise them. So that's why the soft feminine women end up with the men, the hard, rough, rugged, tough, ugly. A lot of them be real ugly too. They're the ones that raise those kind of dudes. Mrs. Gail, thank you so much. I know you gifting memberships over here over on the YouTube channel. Y'all need to thank Mrs. Gail for the memberships, because pretty soon, let me tell you what I'm doing with the memberships over on YouTube. Y'all gonna have a lot of perks, as you can see when you try to become a member. You get all kind of perks, but one thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my chat members only, coming soon. So if you're not a member, I'll probably say within the next 30 days, maybe a month from now, I'm gonna make it membership only. Nobody that way. Now I'll tell you right now, it ain't gonna even be a need for y'all to worry about no problematic people coming over here on the YouTube channel, because problematic people ain't gonna pay that fee. They're not gonna pay that fee. Chrissy said a lot of W's forget the real definition of morals. Facts. A lot of them don't have morals. What did I say? We need women that have more class and less ass. Y'all have it backwards. Y'all have it backwards. Y'all out here with little to no class and showing a whole bunch of ass. But when it comes to the other, you don't have much class. The opposite is not true. Very little class or no class. Very little or no class. Very little or no class. We need 3 more people to hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo to support this content so I can keep it going. We need 3 more people. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. It's pinned in the comment section on the YouTube. And we also got it in the, on the IG, and we got it in the YouTube is also. Support the content. Support this stream so that we can continue to keep it going. Somebody said, get this man more recognition. Next, Kevin. It's not Kevin Sanders. Thank you, brother. He said, tip the mother show. Yeah, exactly. Tip the mother show. The lack of proper knowledge of the Bible and the Quran. You're saying a lot of these women? Yeah, a lot of them are not religious. To the men, I hope you're learning something. You think that woman that came up here, you think she was religious at all? No. You need you a woman that's grounded and got religion in her. You notice a lot of women, they maintain and they keep femininity when they're religious. The more religious they are. Usually that's how it works. The more religious they are, the more feminine they're more likely to be. They have a strong connection with God. They strongly believe in God. They believe in prayer. They believe in, because the religion, first of all, they already going to recognize submission. Submission is not foreign to the religious woman, to the woman that's connected, to the woman that's strong in her faith. She going to already know what it means to submit, because she going to submit already to God. She have no problem getting down, and especially, we as Muslims, we all have to get down and bow down and put our face to the ground when we pray 5 times a day. Multiple times we putting our face to the ground. And if the woman ain't praying, she ain't putting her face to no ground. She ain't getting down. You got more of these jokers getting down on their knees to suck some dick than to pray. Come on, dude. You tough, brother, tough. Jason, thank you so much for the Cash App. He said, love the good work. Shout out to Jason for hitting the Cash App. And I'm not talking about they not getting down on their knees or getting down and bowing down to give it to their husband. They out here giving it to the highest bidder. And sometimes it ain't even the highest bidder. They give it to the man. Sometimes it be the dirtiest, grimiest, nastiest thing. I done seen some of these jokers. They be, ready to slurp down, suck down some nasty looking man. No, you sick in the head when you want to put your mouth on some dude that looks real disgusting. You got a mental issue. Want to put your mouth on some dude that looks like he just got out the garbage can. Who was that on Sesame Street that lived in a garbage can? Was that Oscar? Was it Oscar the Grouch that lived in a garbage can? They be ready for these dudes. Some of the most, he looked real dirty. He looked like he do some of the worst crime, and he looked like he just came out of, just digging in the garbage. I'll give my body to him. Thank you so much for the Cash App. And we got a more. Collie Moore, thank you so much for the Cash App. I did get it. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Guru. I appreciate you. All right, last call, folks. Do we have any more of y'all that want to try to have a conversation with me? Because the last woman, I asked her up front, I said, are you a feminine woman? Before you start talking, are you feminine? Are you submissive? Are you sweet? Are you soft? Are you feminine? She said she was. And that was a lie. The lie detector test, aka Black Guru, determined that was a lie.
Oh, it's good.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie. And pretty soon, a lot of them won't be doing what? They won't be doing.
You won't be strutting that ass.
Let me say it again for those of you who have missed it. What?
You won't be strutting that ass.
It's coming. It's coming. You like to come up. Okay. Come on up. I don't know how much time I have left, but I'm winding it down. Shout out to everybody that's joined over here on the YouTube channel. Neil said this is fire live. Thank you, brother Neil, for appreciating this content. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Bamel said you on fire tonight. Pretty soon, yeah, they're not going to be doing that. They're not going to be strutting that joint pretty soon. It's coming. They're not going to be strutting that joint pretty soon. Lady, what do you mean can I accept it? I sent you the thing. You haven't sent me no thing. Oh, you know what? I gotta restart the live. The IG, I don't know why IG does that. It's messed up. Don't worry. Come right back. Truly, Malika, I'll remember your name and you'll be the first one I'll let up. I have to restart the IG live. Don't come back. I got some more guests coming. Y'all on YouTube. Don't worry about it. I'm going to bring her back. Woo! We on fire tonight, folks. We on fire tonight. I just got to restart the Instagram. Don't worry. Don't go nowhere. Trust me. You don't want to miss. I don't know what's about to happen. Let me tell y'all something. I don't pre-screen or do anything like that for any of the guests. So I don't know what's going to happen. Before they come up, I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't pre-screen nobody. I don't plan, prepare. I just bring them up to have a conversation. Because I'm very good at being able to talk to people and get the truth out of them. One way or another, the truth going to come out of you. One way or another, the truth is going to come out of you. Trump crushed these BW journalists the other night. And I'm so glad he did. I'm so glad he did. Trump crushed them. Completely demolished them. And that's what they needed, a wake-up check, a wake-up call. They needed a reality check to know that they thought that they was gonna dominate this man and make him go away with his tail tucked in between his legs and all that. None of that happened. Okay, I understand, brother. You got a compatibility issue with Instagram. I understand. No problem. No problem. All right, now I can see her request. I can see her request now. Shout out for everybody that's coming back over here to the live stream. Let's go, folks. We ain't done yet. We ain't done yet.
Hi.
Good evening.
Good night. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. What's your name? Malika?
Yes.
Malika. Okay, what do you have for me, Malika?
Well, I wanted to kind of chime in a bit. You know, I do agree with a lot of the things I've heard you say, some of the things we spoke about today. But I do feel what some of the ladies tried to express with you earlier, as far as, you know, it is a bit hard for women who have not been grew up in a home with a dad to allow them that flexibility with being masculine, which is unfortunate, and being feminine. You know, that is something that we have to learn and teach ourselves as, you know, given our age and understanding life and how.
Wait, hold on a second. So you're saying that women that didn't grow up with a father, it's hard for them to not be masculine?
Well, because my own theory, I believe that a lot of times when you do not grow up in a household with a father present, a father figure, it doesn't have to be your biological father, just a male presence in the home, it does alter your masculinity, because now you're imitating your mom. who works hard, who does everything. She is the mom, the dad, the brother, the aunt. She's everything in that household. It's not balanced. So then you have a lot of these children, young women like myself, who are a bit masculine.
So you did not grow up with your father at all?
No, well, I saw him on the weekends, but he wasn't really a great image for me. But I did have to become or able to be feminine around him. He is a,
okay.
Cultural man.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you know how to gyrate your hips and twerk your behind? Do you know how to do that?
I can whine.
You can wind it around like in a circle?
No, I can, you know what I'm saying? I could do a little something. I have not mastered the art of twerking. I just never found the space.
Would you say, let me ask you this. Would you say that's more of a feminine thing or more of a masculine thing to do?
Twerking?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that has nothing to do with femininity or masculinity. I think twerking is just.
So you think that it's for a man or a woman to do?
It's for women to do.
Okay.
Yes.
It's for women. Okay.
Yes.
So
it's a feminine thing to do.
There you go.
Yes,
you go. Because feminine is what's related to women, the things that a woman would do, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like it's not feminine to. I'm pretty sure. No, let me judge what you have to say.
Okay.
This type of action right here, where a woman or a person is grabbing and they pulling in like this, like they doing that type of action, is that feminine?
What's this?
Moving in, like you, when a man is on top of you or behind you.
Fucking? Well, okay. I'm sorry. But, okay, so let me get the question.
Is that feminine? Or would that be a masculine? Sex? Would that be a masculine thing to do or a feminine thing to do? Hip thrust from the back.
Okay, throwing it back.
No, me thrusting you from behind, from the back. Is that feminine or masculine?
Oh, doggy style. That's more of a masculine thing.
Okay, thank you. So all right. So the point is this. The point is, since you know that, right? Yes. You learn, even though you didn't have a father around, you learn how to thrust, or what did you call it, twirl or whatever. You learn how to do that type of stuff.
Yes.
From somewhere.
TV, songs, videos, BET.
And you recognize that was not a masculine thing, right? You recognize that was a feminine thing.
Yes.
So in the same way that you learn how to do that with your ass, you can learn other traits of how to be a feminine woman from watching and being around feminine women. Because I can tell you, it wasn't just from watching the TV. I guarantee you were around other women in your lifetime that knew how to move their ass around too, and y'all would move y'all ass around each other together. I guarantee you have. Whether that was in a nightclub, whether that was over friends' houses, whether that was somewhere, you've been in places where other women were throwing it around.
Are you shouting? So what I want to say and what I'm referring to is more so that upbringing. So yeah, I do recognize the difference between femininity and masculinity and how to teach myself at the age I am now. But a lot of our programming comes from when we're very young. And when we're young, we're watching videos and watching things that the older kids do, maybe the parents do, but we don't necessarily know to the extent of what it affects, So a lot of times, well, at least what I'm finding out now, that no, I believe that, it does take a man in his masculinity to allow a woman, at least a single strong woman, right, to embrace that feminine side, to help bring it out. You can't be feminine. You can't be feminine with every man that you come across. There's boundaries to it.
You ain't picked up nothing I said. Y'all hard-headed.
Okay, what did I miss? Explain to me.
Y'all are hard-headed.
Am I really?
Y'all are hard-headed.
headed in what sense? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away what you're saying because you're right. We do need to be more feminine and we need to surround ourselves in feminine areas and spaces so that we can learn these traits. But that's us now as older persons. But a lot of these issues that our country, our town, our community face is things that's been going on.
How do you learn how to suck a man's dick?
Honestly, the man taught me, and I didn't learn that until I was, being honest, until I was like 24.
Oh, really? Did you think that was a feminine thing to do or masculine?
To be real with you,
so a man taught you how to suck it. So he got down on his knees and he showed you how to move your mouth and everything.
No, it's a way men teach women.
Oh, okay, all right. So I'm asking you, did you think that was a feminine thing to do?
No, honestly, to be honest, why it took me so long to even go.
You didn't think that was a thing that women do to a man?
I didn't like it, and it was.
I didn't ask you that. I'm asking you. Did you think that this is something that he's teaching me this because this is what women do to men?
Sure. Okay. Yes.
Okay. You see that? You see how this works? You see how y'all easily learn sexual stuff and y'all know what's feminine and what to do as a woman with your mouth or with your hips?
Yes.
Y'all don't want to learn. Y'all don't want to, especially the BW. Y'all don't want to learn how to be soft and sweet and feminine and kind and classy and ladylike. Y'all don't want to learn that. Y'all want to learn how to suck better.
Wait. I do want to learn.
Y'all want to learn other ways y'all can manipulate and make money off of your ass.
Make money off of who's? Wait, you're going way out of context here. What I mean is not, femininity does not revolve around sucking some dick, winding your waist, getting some doggy style. It's actually, what I'm referring to as far as femininity is how to actually allow a man to speak when it's time to speak, being able to compose your hormones and your...
Lady, you're not listening. If y'all really wanted to learn that and know it, y'all would learn it and know it. Y'all would figure it out. You figured out how to, you came on here. Yeah, you're here listening to me. You ain't learning nothing. You figured out how to wind hips. You talk about, I asked you, the first thing I asked you was about, do you know how to twerk? And you said, I can whine. I can do a little something.
Yeah, I can.
Why don't you show us? Let me put something on. No, can you stand back up? No. Let me put. I want to see what you can do.
End me off this because that's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not about to. I'm not.
Oh, so y'all do it for Boosie if he offer you $1,000 to show your Gucci lips.
I don't even Boosie. I get where you're coming from. Maybe for me, no. That's.
Oh, but would you do it for Boosie if Boosie was up here right now?
No. No, I would not.
Micah, join the conversation, brother. What do you have for her?
Hey, assalamu alaikum, brother. Hey, brother, salam. This is the typical case we keep seeing the women coming up. You're giving them sound advice, but it's going in one ear, coming out the other, and they're coming with something out of their mouth to respond. To throw that away, whatever you had given them, the advice, how we don't accept their ideas and their combative ways. Instead, they want to say, "Oh no, that's only because this and this happened to me. This man did this to me. This man didn't give me this. My dad wasn't there. This and yada yada yada." We hear it all over again. It's just regurgitated. They all come up here with the same story. Some man did them wrong, got them pregnant. My dad wasn't there. My mom did this. My auntie did this. My uncle did this. But we see them going to colleges, getting these degrees, learning all these things, and it's not valuable enough for them to learn how to be feminine, how to be more submissive, and to be a wife, a helper, a helpmate to a man, okay? To take care of the home, to do those things, plant flowers in a garden, go and get ribbons and time in your hair and things like that men see as good qualities. We look to see women who have the traits of a woman that will take care of our children, that will nurture, that will have compassion, that will show love, kindness. long suffering, endurance, to withstand all amounts of criticism without trying to say, oh man, I'm going to put my hands on you, or I'm going to hurt you, or I'm going to lay you on your back, or I'm going to take your kids from you, or I'm going to I'm going to see you in court, or I got my uncle, the one that's out there on the corner, he's going to come see you. You play around with me. Got all these threats, it's animosity. They got too much. They got them gorilla backs. These silverbacks, they're coming for us, brother. I stay away from them because all the women that came up this evening, they have an agenda against the man because the man has done them wrong. Okay, all men, some of the men weren't out here in the streets, out here trying to get you pregnant, running game on you. Some men were trying to be about their business.
No, but they like that, brother. They like that type of talk. They like that. See, they do what they like because they ran by their emotion, right? They're not ran by what's logical, what's sound, what's discipline, right? It's hard, right? It's not easy. It's hard to be disciplined and pray 5 times a day, right? Even as a Muslim, some Muslims will tell you, oh, that's easy. No, it's not. It's hard to do that. It's hard to be disciplined and every day at a specific time, get down and take care of your prayer. It's easy to be in the street all day doing absolutely nothing and listening to whatever type of talk you want to hear. It's easy to screw. It's hard to have discipline when it comes to your body. These things are hard. Y'all don't want to do what's hard. Y'all want it easy. Listen, y'all want it easy. Y'all want it quick. Y'all want it fast and hurry. That's why so many of y'all women love fast money. You love fast money and fast cars. Listen, shh.
Okay.
No man pulling up in a family van saying, I'm here to be your Prince Charming and I want to build a family with you. I even have a van already ready to go. Y'all not climbing in that van and do nothing with that man. To be a family. Shh, be quiet and listen. Y'all are not climbing in that van. But if I pull up in a Mercedes CMG, right? 2-door coupe, right? Brand new that costs $153,000. How many of y'all ready to give it to me right on the car?
How can I help him? It's too expensive.
Did you hear me?
Yes, I heard you.
That's the difference. Y'all don't want the man with the minivan. Y'all want the man that got the expensive, the fast car, the fast money.
Can I speak?
The disciplined woman would be, she would see, you know what? I'm going to tell you something, and it's especially true with BWs. This is a true story that happened to me years ago, right? I was at a car wash, and I hadn't messed with many Caucasian women or talked to them, just talked to them in my lifetime at that point. Only maybe one I had dealt with. There was a Caucasian woman. I thought she was very attractive. She was older, right? I was like, I never talked to an older woman before. And I went up to her at the car wash. She was washing her car and said, did my little guru magic and got her phone number, right? And then we proceeded to have a lot of conversation after that and whatever else happened. I asked her why she gave me her phone number, why she was interested in me. You know what she told me? She said, because at the time I was driving a Toyota Camry. She said, I like that you approached me respectfully and that you weren't driving some flashy car with big old rims. She was attracted to that. How many can we say about y'all today, especially the BW, that y'all would be attracted to the man that drives the Toyota Camry?
I can tell you, and maybe not all of us, but there are a fair share of us that actually do appreciate those things. And
a fair share?
Let me land.
A fair share?
A fair share, yes. A fair share. Because
y'all are delusional.
No, because we have to call it what it is.
Wait. Watch this. Let's ask the man. Micah, would you say a fair share of women, or especially specifically BWs, are attracted to men that drive a Toyota Camry? Would you say that? Would you agree with her?
No, they're going to clown on that guy. They're going to clown on him, say, take your mom's car home. Why you got your dad's car out. They're going to...
I don't know any woman that would do that. And to be fair, you know, I don't want to come up here like I'm like the black woman guru for it. However, I do have a voice a bit because you see, you may get some of those women who do run for fancy cars and rims. And
how many men have you been with in your lifetime sexually?
Damn, why you have to ask me my body count? You know, what you want me to lie?
No, I want you to tell the truth.
I had a fair share.
No. Give me a number. Give me the number.
Why? We're on live.
Give me the number.
I'm a DM you.
Is it over 15? Yeah, it is. Okay. And let me ask you this. How many of those, over 15 men, how many of those drove a Toyota Camry?
How many of those? Damn near all of them. Most of them didn't even drive. To be fair, maybe only... I know. But to be fair...
That's even worse! That's even worse! Most of them didn't even have a car!
It's not.
That's even worse! Most of them didn't even have a car! You're giving out your Gucci!
I know. That's there. No excuse for that. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna eat that one. However, out of them, maybe only like 5 or 6 of them actually did have fancy cars or had some things within.
I can't take it no more. Folks, it comes to you're gonna learn something about the Black Guru. It comes to a certain point in the conversation. I drop sometimes the women. It's not because I'm being disrespectful. It's because I can't take it. My brain, it's too much for my brain to handle. This is one of those moments where it's too much for my brain to handle what she's saying. It's not about me being disrespectful. I can't even, at this point, I'm not processing anything else she's saying. Nothing else she said after that is nothing. I can't hear nothing. It just sounds like, that's all I'm hearing. Shout out to Kevin for giving us that. I think I'm done. I don't think I want to talk to nobody else tonight. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. You know what? But I want to say to the women, I want to say to her specifically, I appreciate when y'all do come up and have the conversations with me, because that's what actually keeps the content and the show going, right? Supporting the platform, donating, right? And then also when we have, because we're all learning. And it doesn't help when y'all don't want to come up, and it doesn't help when y'all don't want to be honest. Y'all have to come up, but y'all also have to be honest, because this ain't about y'all most of the time. This is about a lot of other people that are watching as well. You got youth watching me and watching you while you're up here listening, taking notes. They trying to figure out life. Wouldn't you would like to have heard somebody like me 15 years ago and some of these stories of these women? Wouldn't you have loved it? How much of that would have helped you 15 years ago if you would have heard what I'm saying when I'm talking to a woman? That's why y'all have to be honest. All y'all women trying to come up here, I don't have nothing to say to y'all. Let me tell this woman, you can come back, try tomorrow. And probably stream tomorrow. Try to have a conversation. Yes, I'm just bringing you up to tell you, you can try to come up tomorrow and talk to me, because after her, I can't talk no more.
Okay. We'll do it tomorrow. That sounds perfect.
Okay, thank you so much. You sound very respectful. Hopefully you're that way tomorrow.
You'll see.
Okay, have a good night.
Thank you, you too.
All right. All right, folks. Inshallah, we'll be able to come back tomorrow, God willing. Thank you to everybody that donated, supported the show. Thank you to everyone. People over here on the YouTube channel, if you haven't done it yet as I'm ending the stream, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. We just need a few more likes. Thank you to everybody that supported, contributed, sent super chat, cash app, bought badges. Man, I hope y'all really enjoyed the stream tonight. Brother Neil, thank you, brother, for another super chat. He said, best show yet. May God bless you, bro. Thank you, my brother. I'm glad you liked the show tonight. He said this was the best show yet. Yeah, tonight was very real. Very real. Have a good night, folks. Until next time. See you soon. Enjoy your evening. Get you some rest. Get some rest.